The term Z-era is very popular nowadays. For every consumer brand, capturing young people is tantamount to capturing the future, so you will see that various new consumer brands have emerged in an endless stream in the past 2 years. At this time, for some old brands that have been around for 15 or 20 years, they have to face a problem. How can I make my brand and products younger? Many brands have tried, such as face-to-face with executives, such as stationing on self-media platforms for marketing. These are all good, but none of them are decisive factors affecting young people. For consumers, the most important thing is to understand the needs of young people and make corresponding good products. How did the Rambler do this? It launched a new brand Hanai and brought the world's first light-cooled energy speaker Edifier NUX. Let's look at the appearance first. The front of Edifier NUX adopts a transparent appearance. The interior of the structure is densely packed with metal pipelines. The front is composed of 2 speakers. At the same time, there are 2 LED lights below. The left side can be used to display the time, and the right side is the nameplate of Edifier. From the above, you can see that the top and the back are made of metal. The top is concave and convex, and the English name of Edifier is engraved. There are 3 buttons on the side. The top is a button switch, long press to switch on and off, short press to switch between the 3 connection modes of Bluetooth, the UX, USB hub. The 2 knobs below are the focus of the speaker experience. The middle one is used for volume adjustment, and pressing it can realize audio playback and pause. The lower one is used for lighting adjustment, and pressing it can switch between different light source types. On the other side is another small selling point of the Edifier NUX speaker, the 1 USB-A and 1 USB-C charging port. The total power of the 2 ports is 35 watts, which is also a convenient place for desktop charging. In addition, the official also made 2 handles with inner depressions on the back, mainly for the convenience of handling. However, the speaker itself is quite small, so there is actually no problem in carrying it. As a precaution, lighting is one of the main selling points of Edifier NUX. If you can't accept its lighting, then I think traditional desktop speakers are more suitable for you. Okay, let's move on. I believe you have already seen that Edifier NUX has a special lighting appearance on the front. You can see in Edifier's official app that there are a total of 6 modes: rhythmic, breathing, and static. You can also choose any color independently. Colors that are not in the mainstream color palette can also be used from RGB numbers main choice. In addition to the above 2 full-color light effects, there are also some monochrome and flashing light effects that are also very beautiful. The one below is a dynamic shooting star. I chose purple. Of course, you can choose any other color, which can be set in the app. In addition to the above 3 light effects, there are breathing rhythm, that is, breathing light, emotional rhythm, suitable for listening to songs, changing the light effect with sound effects, and solid color mode. Due to limited space, no further development will be made. Of course, there are not only 6 light effects that come with the system, but the Edifier app also supports the 7th extended mode, where you can see some officially added special effects. There is no need to say much about the sound quality experience of Edifier NUX. You can tell from the 2 audio units on the front that the quality must be very good. After all, it is a desktop-level speaker, and it is a product of an established manufacturer, with more than 20 years of acoustic technology accumulation. Let's briefly disassemble the technical principles behind it. Sound processing is mainly divided into 2 links. One is digital signal processing, and the other is the speaker to realize audio signal output. It is not an easy task to achieve a full-link high-speed digital DSP system, because it not only examines the stacking capacity of the product, but also examines the engineer's ability to appearance the internal circuit of the speaker product. In addition, Edifier NUX combines the Maze Tube Labyrinth inverter system with TurbMuff airflow noise suppression technology, which can greatly reduce the turbulence and wind noise of the inverter tube. Signal processing is the function behind the stage, and the function in front of the stage is the quality of the speakers. There are actually more things worth sharing here. Let's look at the configuration first. Edifier NUX is equipped with a 15 watts 1-inch tweeter, which also matches a 25 watts 3-inch mid-bass unit. 2 audio units are used to deal with high-frequency and mid-low frequency scenes respectively to achieve better results. The combined audio unit is also the fundamental reason why the sound quality of speakers is better than that of mobile phones, tablets, computers. After all, speakers are professionally used to produce sound. Not only that, Edifier NUX has also achieved a flagship performance exceeding the same level of audio. On the core parameters of evaluating acoustic performance, Edifier also handed over a high-level answer sheet. Edifier NUX supports an acoustic frequency response range of 60 Hz to 20,000 Hz. At the same time, the total harmonic of the sound pressure is far less than 7% of the industry standard, and the sound reproduction is very good. In terms of low frequency, the low frequency of Edifier NUX is relatively full, with a certain depth and sense of volume, and it will have a better performance when listening to classical music and pop music, clean and full-bodied, clear and durable, with a good sense of sound field. At high frequencies, the sound of Edifier NUX is clear and open, and it also has a certain penetration. This speaker can independently and clearly separate the instruments and vocals in the music, which also shows the professional tuning level of Edifier. At the same time, the sound of Edifier NUX does not deliberately highlight a certain frequency band, but emphasizes balance. The frequency band of its sound is relatively wide, and every detail can be taken care of, so that the original sound can be displayed. This tuning strategy is different from some speakers on the market that only focus on low frequency and bass. That kind of product is very shocking at first, and considering that most people's desktop sockets are limited, it is actually very profitable to replace the power cord of a Bluetooth speaker with 2 charging cables, which not only saves the charging port, but also shortens the length of the wire. Of course, it will be better and more convenient if the cable can be built in, just like some charging treasures with their own cables. Maybe this is the product goal of the next generation Edifier NUX. Let's make a summary of the Edifier NUX speaker. Generally speaking, it is really a very interesting product, because you will find a desktop-level, high-quality speaker that focuses on trendy desktop matching. There may be only such a product on the market. But if you want a speaker that sounds good, looks good, has lights, and even charges. In terms of price, Edifier NUX is priced at $190. As a product with a price of $145, it is indeed not cheap, but what I want to say is that it must be worth the money. If you are a trendy player who loves tabletops, this speaker is definitely worth your consideration. What do you think about the new speaker? Write your opinion. Thanks for watching and see you soon.